I am now launching Restore Britain as a national political party.
A brand new political party just launched in Britain, and it already has 70,000 members.
Every MP would be in a lot better place.
He doesn't want to see it given away.
He'd definitely get my vote, and I think everybody else in Britain should get out there and vote if they want to keep this country great.
Open your eyes and see reform for what it is.
Millions of views, and the entire political establishment absolutely terrified. I'm talking about Restore Britain, the party that says it won't just stop mass immigration, it will reverse it. Whether you love it or hate it, this is the most talked about political story in the UK right now. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what this party is, who is behind it, and every single policy they are pushing. Let's get into it. Restore Britain is led by Rupert Lowe, the MP for Great Yarmouth. But who is Rupert Lowe? And why is everyone suddenly talking about him? Rupert Lowe was elected as one of Reform UK's 5 members of Parliament in the 2024 general election, representing the constituency of Great Yarmouth. Then, everything fell apart. On 7th March 2025, Reform UK suspended Lowe and removed the party whip following allegations that he had made threats of violence towards party chairman Zia Yusuf, as well as other alleged incidents of bullying and threatening behavior. Lowe denied all of it. Leaked WhatsApp messages showed Farage describing Lowe's behavior as both disgusting and contemptible. Lowe responded by calling the process a malicious witch hunt against him. That public fallout with Nigel Farage is what sent Lowe down a completely new path. On June 30th, 2025, Lowe launched Restore Britain as a political organization. Then, on the evening of February 13th, 2026, Rupert Lowe stepped onto the national stage with the formal launch of his new political party. The announcement, made via a post on X, quickly drew attention, racking up 2.4 million views within hours. That is not a small number. That is viral. That is a movement. So what exactly is Restore Britain? Restore Britain will be the national umbrella organization, working with local parties to deliver local priorities for local people. It is a political party for those who believe that our nation has been hollowed out by weak leadership, broken institutions, and a political class that no longer serves the people. If you believe in low tax, small government, secure borders, national pride, traditional Christian principles, free speech, and direct democracy, Restore Britain says you are in the right place. And the momentum has been staggering. On February 17, 2026, Restore Britain announced that 8 further councillors had joined the party, 1 from Hertfordshire County Council and 7 from Kent County Council, making Restore Britain the 3rd largest party on Kent County Council. The very next day, 2 more Reform UK councillors defected to Restore Britain, and the party announced it had reached 70,000 members, placing it among the larger UK political parties in terms of membership. Just days after its formal launch, 70,000 members. In days. That tells you everything about how much appetite there is for this. Now let's get to the part you actually came for. The policies. And these are bold. Starting with immigration. This is the centerpiece of Restore Britain. And they are not messing around. Restore Britain will not manage mass immigration. They will not just stop mass immigration. They will reverse it. Illegal entry will mean detention and removal. Not years later. Not after endless legal paralysis. If you enter this country illegally, a Restore Britain government will remove you within 24 hours of arrival. They have published a full policy document titled Mass Deportations, Legitimacy, Legality, and Logistics. The document sets out a strategy aimed at removing a significant number of people residing in the UK without legal status within 2 to 3 years. Operationally, the plan outlines expanded use of electronic visa verification systems, stricter right to work and right to rent compliance checks, biometric requirements in banking, and reforms to public service access policies. The document also proposes encouraging voluntary departures, estimating that self-deportations could outnumber forced removals by a ratio of 3 to 1. On the legal side, a central component of the proposal involves reassessing the United Kingdom's relationship with the European Convention on Human Rights and the Human Rights Act. Restore Britain advocates for withdrawal from the ECHR, or, alternatively, the passage of what it calls a Great Clarification Act, which would permit Parliament to override specific judicial rulings by majority vote in cases deemed to involve national interest. The economy, Restore Britain says Britain is strangling itself. It punishes effort, risk, small business, productivity, and success. Restore Britain will slash taxes on work and enterprise, ban quantitative easing, reduce what it calls excessive statism, cut national energy bills, and slash business regulations and taxes. On culture and religion, and these are the most controversial policies, the party promotes the restoration of Christian principles in public life. Stated proposals include banning the burqa and Islamist hate preaching, outlawing Sharia law, restricting cousin marriages, ending halal and kosher slaughter, and opposing radical Islam. These policies are generating the biggest debate in British politics. Supporters call it defending British values. Critics call it something very different. On political reform, at the next general election, Restore Britain says it will put forward hundreds of qualified candidates from outside the existing political establishment. Not failed ministers, not career politicians, men and women who have succeeded in their own fields and want to deliver a better Britain. Lowe has argued that the United Kingdom requires what he calls full-scale restoration rather than incremental reform, advocating one legal system, one rule of law, one standard. Now, here is the thing. Not everyone is welcoming this party with open arms. Restore Britain has been described by various news outlets and commentators as a far-right political party, including The Independent, Byline Times, Politico, The Guardian, and The National. At the launch event, Lowe told the audience, "Millions will have to go." Hope Not Hate, the UK's leading anti-extremism organization, described Restore Britain as drawing together an uneasy coalition that stretches from figures sitting just to the right of reform, all the way through to open fascists. And even within Restore Britain itself, there are tensions. Following the formal party launch, Susan Hall and Gavin Williamson both left the organization. So here is where we stand. Restore Britain is a brand new registered political party, just days old, already with 70,000 members, dozens of defecting councillors, and policies that have split the entire country in two. Its leader is a sitting MP who went to war with Nigel Farage and came out the other side building his own movement. Whether Restore Britain becomes a serious electoral force or collapses under the weight of its own contradictions, that is the question British politics will be answering over the next few years. One thing is certain: this story is far from over. Like, share, and subscribe, because we are covering every twist and turn as it develops. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Restore Britain the future or a danger? Let's talk.